One thing in this marriage, in this connectivity chronology, optioning something, just to go back to the fact that this property, The Boy, is a novel. Yeah. You had a young film, you didn't know Craig at the time when he reached out to you. What was that response like? Were you thinking, I want this to be a different project someday? Or were you flattered, you know?
Well, totally flattered.
Yeah.
And, you know, this was 2003. I mean, I was 24, 25 years old, very kind of wet behind the ears, very, you know, new to the game. Still feel pretty wet behind the ears. And, you know, I think when Craig came to me and said, I really want to turn this chapter into a film, you know, the immediate answer is like, yeah, sure. How, you know, not knowing, you know, the 10 years later how much kind of goes into that. But, I mean, he proved his mettle by doing this short, Late Bloomer. And it was, I mean, it was phenomenal. It was, you know, I think the kind of marriage here is that he's elevated these words that we've written together and, you know, kind of adhering them to these visual images. It just, I don't know, becomes something completely new. So he makes the chapter better. It makes it something different.
Well, and Craig, just to that point, for the students at home, reaching out to an author. This happens a lot with young filmmakers who aren't writers per se. A lot of my students say, I don't write.
Yeah.
Well, what if they read something they love? How did you reach out to Craig? How did you find literally the contact information?
Well, ours was through a mutual friend.
Okay.
She had suggested I meet Clay because she thought that we would have something in common.
Right.
But I would say that, and I've done it in the past with other writers and even directors who I just wanted to meet.
Right.
What I've found is that the more passionate I am in that letter, the more the artist will want to talk to me.
Right.
And
that's a good tip.
Yeah.
You know, just say wonderful things about their work
Yeah.
and show your passion for what you want to aspire to do.
And Jim, to that fact, you've worked with some...
We do like to have smoke blown up our pants.
No, it's kind of a great point. It's not anecdotal at all.
No.
I mean, and you've worked with the heavies. What is it about that? Have you seen a lot of young creators wanting to meet you or have you as a mentor? Is that a valuable trajectory for a young creative?
It's actually what keeps my juices going. I do workshops all over Europe. We have just finished a 5-week workshop in Italy.
Can you tell us about the Hart chart?
Yeah, we'll get there. Yeah, we started a program in Italy where we have 16 writers from all over the world, including Italian-centric writers, and we had 42 producers come in and hear pitches. And for me, it's like camp. You know, I'm supposed to lead and tell them what to do and what have you, but it really becomes learning about how to collaborate, how to help each other, how to solve each other's problems instead of this, oh no, you can't read my shit, man. You know, it's what you found. You found that in collaboration there's strength. In collaboration, it's better to have 2 or 3 brains in the trust than just me in the dark room. Don't touch my rewrite. You know. So for me, it's kept me young. It's why my stuff is still. I think why my stuff is still getting made and why it's still in demand.
Well,
my son's my writing partner. My daughter's a writer. I mean, our dinner table conversation is very different.